In this video, we will cover the advanced modes and extra features of the DARDT. As with the prior videos, it is helpful to have the How to Design a Dolby Atmos Mix Room guide on hand for reference. In the Room Information tab, clicking on the Post Advanced button will reveal several checkboxes in the View Options section of the Design Creation tab. These checkboxes enable several additional tabs to assist in design creation and room commissioning. Let's go through these one by one. Extra equipment. This is where the user can add an unlisted loudspeaker or amplifier. Entries added in this tab will appear at the end of the speaker model drop-down list. Design Review. This tab contains a checklist for design creation and can be a helpful tool for integrators and those reviewing room designs. Commissioning. This tab contains a mix room commissioning procedure checklist, commonly used by integrators, as well as tables and a graph to record and visualize measured reverb times and compare them to industry references. Acoustic Analysis. This tab contains various tools to help understand the acoustics of the mix room and determine the best placement for the mix position and speakers. This tab is complex, and it is recommended to consult an acoustician when using its functionality. Lastly, in Post-Advanced mode, the Array option becomes available in the Speaker Layout dropdown. Selecting this option will reveal all the possible speaker position options, which can be included by checking the boxes. Once checked, the speaker positions will appear on the visualizations on the right. Next, let's look at Music Advanced mode. This mode reveals the same tabs as the Post-Advanced mode, as well as changes a number of parameters to fit the preferred configuration for music. The speaker layout is set to 914, with additional bass management units added, and the calibration level is set to 85 dBc. Regardless of the selected mode, there are some additional features available in the DARDT. Clicking the monitoring level cell will change the value to the maximum monitoring level possible using the currently selected equipment. You can also click on the drop-down arrow next to the headroom cell to switch to the maximum continuous SPL possible for each speaker at the mix position. In the speaker positions section, you have the option of manually entering the speaker positions rather than using the default positions. To do this, update the distances in the XYZ cells as needed. The tool will calculate the angles and the visualization on the right will be updated. Alternatively, you can switch the entry mode to angle entry and adjust the angles per speaker position, and the XYZ coordinates will update. Note that for XYZ entry, 0 refers to the frontmost point on the center line of the working space dimension, as pictured in this diagram. If a speaker position is not optimal, the cell color will change and the Studio Design Issue message will appear. To see the message, you may need to turn off the hover over images in the View Options section. The distance from the mix position to each speaker can be checked by hovering over the speaker position names on the left. This can be used to help place speakers at an equal distance from the mix position if desired. Alternatively, the delay column shows the delay value in milliseconds needed to make all speakers appear at equal distance from the mix position. The effect of the delays can be visualized using the Visualize checkbox, which is only available in advanced modes. For more information on designing a Dolby Atmos mix room, refer to the How to Design a Dolby Atmos Mix Room guide linked below, and visit the Dolby Atmos knowledge base and forums at professionalsupport.dolby.com.